Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Fishing with Big D. You guys can see we're back out on the river. It's another very hot August day. Yesterday we hit almost 100 degrees. Really hot. You can see the water's still pretty low off the banks, even though we had some rain come in. Today we thought we'd come out and give it a try. We're going to be doing some smallmouth fishing, some red-eye fishing. This particular stream is a part of the Northfork of the Holston River, known for their beautiful bronzeback smallies. Beautiful colors they get. As you can see, the tint of the water, they tend to blend in very well. Hard to see, but we could do good, we could do bad, we don't know yet. All this hot heat definitely gets them tight-lipped. Geese are out, as you can see, interrupting my video as usual. Alright guys, let me show you what I'm going to be throwing. I've just got my Bass Dash Alien Rod combo with me today. Something quick. This was a last moment decision, so I had that in the car ready to go. I got my little backpack with me with a little bit of terminal tackle, and let me show you what I'm going to be throwing. I'm going to be throwing Yamamoto baits. This is the 5-inch Senko. I've got this in the green pumpkin watermelon color, one of my favorite colors. If you're not familiar with Gary Yamamoto, he's one of the more famous makers of a worm. Now this Senko is designed to sink slowly, get down there to the bottom. So we're going to be fishing that. I also have some Yumdinger worms and some Kevin Van Dam stickbait worms. I've got one that has a little bit of a flotation effect to it. We might pitch that one as well, kind of work it like a Wacky rig. But for now, I'm going to be throwing this Texas rigged. You can see there, I've got an offset worm hook, extra wide gap. I think it's a 4 or might be a 2 or 4, can't remember off the bat. And I've got that on green 6-pound test. I don't like to fish very heavy weighted line, although there are a lot of rocks here that could cause us to cut our line if we do end up hooking up. Today I've got my True Dave boots. We're going to be semi-wade fishing. We're not going very deep. We don't want to fill our boots full of water, but as you can see, the creek for the majority is about 2 feet deep. So we're going to hug the banks and fish what we can. Alright guys, let's get at it. I'm going to go upstream just a little bit and fish all that shaded area. Now it's about 8 a.m. As you can see, it's already bright. 8:30, and according to the car thermometer, it was already 70 degrees. So we're gonna get at it before it gets too hot and see if we can find some fish. All right, I think I'm at a pretty good spot, just kind of sight fishing right now. So my second tool that I like to bring with me is a very good pair of polarized glasses. Now these will help you see the silhouette of those fish really well that are laying on the bottom. They kind of blend in. As you can see, it's a really rocky bottom here. For the most part though, this river is only about 2 feet deep until you get to the bigger holes, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So waded upstream, kind of like this shaded area. I'm going to pitch this Senko out there and give it a shot. Now I'm just going to slowly hop it back to me. You got to realize this is not very deep at all, just a little bit of current, so I got to keep that lure moving so we don't get hung up in the rocks. Otherwise we're going to break off a lot and lose a lot of our rigs. and nobody likes to lose money, so make a few more casts and we're going to keep moving along. It's just very, very shallow. You guys can see it's only a couple feet, but there's a few deep holes over there that I really wanted to try out. I actually see a little rock bass chasing that worm. Alright, let's make one more cast and we're going to keep moving before that heat sets in. Just trying to fish everything thoroughly as I can, but I don't want to waste too much time before this heat sets in. There's a possibility of some severe thunderstorms coming through, so got to keep an eye out for that as well. Now that big old tree stump over there looks really good. We'll make a pitch over there. Perfect, right at the base of that tree. If there was a fish laying under it, maybe he'd come out and take a swipe at it. Hey, there we go. First fish. What do we got? Do we got a smallmouth or do we got a rock bass? Kind of looks like a smallie, yep. Little smallie. But he come out and he hit it. That's what, whoa. Oop, about slid. There it is, guys. First smallmouth of the day. Right in the side of that jaw where we want it. Look at that. See how he's got that pretty bronze color to him? These are smallies of the Northfork River of the Holston. Let's let him go. Alright, thank you for participating, buddy. Alright, was able to save our worm. Now I take it he was tucked away up underneath that log over there. Now usually when there's one fish, usually there's a second fish, so we're gonna go right back over there. He's just laying in the shade, guys. Just slowly hopping that worm along. Ooh. Oh, thought we had something. Must have got pushed up in the current on that one. Alright, I'm just going to wade up to it, get it loose. Beautiful section of water here, just really shallow. Double check what that was behind me, making all that racket. It's a big old herring. Look like a blue herring. You can see that the sun is already bright and up in the middle of the sky. Oh, dang, that was a good hit. We didn't set the hook though. Dang, let's get back out there. That must have been big. It felt good. Could have been a snapping turtle though. Oh man, I hope I didn't scare it, whatever it was. It felt really good. That was a good hard tug. Didn't get that hook set up. We finally made it to a good deep hole. Man, we've went a pretty good distance upriver, fishing all the small spots. Getting a lot harder to work our way around the banks here. We'll have to switch back here in a minute and start heading back the other way. Just a really good looking spot here. Thought for sure there'd be some fish in this. Just looks really good. Oh man, missed it. Got a good bite off something over. Must be all tucked in under that tree over. Let's get back out there. See what we can do. Phew, man. Haven't seen much activity for a while now. We've been traveling upstream for about an hour and a half, I think. Just, oh, there we go. Got something that time. Just get ready to say we might have to give it up. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Good little fighter. Oh, yeah, nice one. It's a smallie. Gotta keep him out of that rock though. Look at that beautiful bronzeback smallie. Look at that, guys. That's what we're here for. That's a nice one. I don't got my net with me today. Oh, he spit it right there. Dang. Does that count within 3 feet? Crap. I cannot believe that. Good smallie too. Beautiful bronze colors. Looked like he was between 2 and 3. Man, that's heartbreaking. Alright, let's get back out there, because usually where there's one, there's 2 fish. So that was a nice one. So now I'm discouraged. Dang. Good smallie. Alright guys, ended up breaking off. I got hung under something out there. Switched it over to a Wacky rig this time. I didn't have my O-rings with me, but I'm just gonna run it right through that center of that stick bait. Works just as fine. It's just your worms don't last that long this way. You're better off with a rubber band or a O-ring. Gonna start making our way back. It's super shallow out the rest of that way, and we need to start heading back towards the car. As you can see, that presentation, hopefully in that water, that's all I'm doing right there, guys. I'm twitching that thing back to me, letting it float back down the bottom. This presentation is deadly on the river when you can find the fish. Alright, we've made it way back downstream, back to our usual spots. I'm just going to go through and fish all this shade. It is almost lunchtime. Temperatures are just miserable right now, pouring a sweat. coming in. Feels good. We were expecting some storms today. We'll fish a couple more little spots, and then, like I said, we're gonna call it quits. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that rod, guys. I think we got another smallie. I just cast it at what I thought was a shadow of a bass, and I was right. A few feet in front of him. He swung back around and he grabbed it. Oh man, there's two good ones with him too. He's a decent sized one. Y'all guys can't see that, I doubt it, but see the two shadows? Keep me out of them tree stumps. No. Crap. Yes. He jumped back out. It's a good smallie. I don't know where his buddy went to, but he looked nice too. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful smallie. There we go. Finally able to pop that hook loose. Look at that, guys. That's nice. I'm gonna say he's about 16 to 18 inches. Beautiful smallmouth. Let's let him go. There he goes. He's swimming off. Alright guys, let's get back out there and see if we can catch that follower. Pretty sure he went right back over to the bank. We were fishing. Now I had to switch up to a Yumdinger. I'm out of my Yamamotos, the Senkos. So it's gonna have a little bit different presentation, but this one's got a chartreuse tail. Should stand out a little bit in that water. That's a no-go, guys. Didn't take a swing at it. I got right in front of them too. I think there's 2 or 3 laid over here actually. There's 2 that went by, but I think one was one I caught. He's paired back up with the other. There's another one. Hanging back just a little bit. Well, I get you excited. I'm going catching a big old river smallie. Them boogers fight too. I thought for sure he got me in that stump. It was over. Had a lot of them break me off on all these roots and stuff hanging out the banks. That's about a 5-6 foot drop down there. So you can't really just hop down there and pull the fish out. What we got? I believe that's one of them rock bass I was telling you guys about. Yep. They're aggressive little boogers. They'll go after a stick bait just as big as they are. Rock bass, red eye. Go by a lot of names on this water. He'll red out. Not bad. About as big as my hand. Just let him go. The way they hit, it makes you think it's a smallie coming in like a freight train. Thank goodness it didn't tear up that worm bait, so we're still good to continue the use of this. Just have to fix our little hook here. All good.